Hey guys, welcome back to my channel W2 Family, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 books that you must read. So let's get started. 1. Okay, so number 1 is Holmes. So Holmes is an amazing story. You really need to read this story. It's amazing. So let me tell you a little bit about the book Holmes. So the book Helms is a refugee story. It's a very new book. It's a 2019 selection, so just last year. So here it says, in 2010, the Al Rabi' family left their home in Iraq in hopes of a safer life. They moved to Homs, Syria. Abu Bakr, one of the 8 children, was just 10 years old when the Crevel War broke out on the streets around him. Holmes is this remarkable true story of growing up in a war zone and finding safety in Canada. As told to her by Abu Bakr, Winnie Yang has crafted a heartbreaking, hopeful, and eye-opening book about one family's journey to find a new home. So that's what it says. So Abu Bakr is the one who actually wrote the story. So here it says Abu Bakr al-Rabi' is currently a high school student. After 3 years of living in Canada, he enjoys his life here, but he also dreams of a future where he can return to help rebuild Iraq and Syria. And here it says Winnie Yang has been an English language arts teacher for 10 years. Holmes is her first book. She lives in Edmonton, Canada with her black pug Zoe. So this is only just a little bit about this book. This is an amazing book. It goes really into details. So this is about the war in Syria. It's an amazing book. I recommend you to read this book. So now let's go on to number 2. The rest I actually don't have the story, but I've read them. So number 2 is Roller Girl. Roller Girl is an amazing story. It's kind of like rollerblading. So there's this that's in the story, this really good girl. Her name is Rainbow Bite. So she starts off, she's like really good. So the other girl just turns out to be okay and then just goes to a very good high level. So that's technically it. So yeah, but this story has more details. So I really recommend you to read this book. It's a comic book. So that's kind of it for this story. Now let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is All's Fair in Middle School. So this book, there's this family living in a village. They don't have much money, so what they do, so they were homeschooled. Then this girl, it's her first year going to middle school. So yeah, that's how it goes. There's this mean girl that's not so nice to her. She's kind of popular, but not so nice. So people actually realize that little girl's actually not so bad. So now let's go on to number 4. The Girl Who Drank the Moon. By the title, you're like, what is this? But actually, when you actually really start reading it, it's an amazing book. So here, let me read you a little bit about this book. A young girl it's a young girl who was raised by a witch, a swamp monster, and a perfectly tiny dragon. Must unlock the dangerous magic burned deep inside her. In this epic coming-of-age fairy tale from the highly acclaimed author of The Witch's Boy. So that's it for this story. I really, really recommend you to read this story. I actually haven't finished it myself, but it's an amazing story. So now let's go on to number 5. Our last story that I'm going to be telling you for today is Anne of Green Gables. So here, there's a girl named Marla. I think if I said that right. Marla and her brother, Matthew. So they lived in kind of like a farm. So they decided, they wanted a boy. They wanted to adopt a boy that would help Matthew help with the farm. So when they adopted a boy, it didn't turn out how they exactly wanted it to be. It turned out that it was a girl. So that's just the beginning of it. I don't want to ruin the rest of these stories, and I hope you guys read all of these 5 stories. They're amazing stories. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time. And before I end this video, a couple of you have said that you guys would like us to do challenges. Yes, I would love to do challenges, but if you guys have a particular challenge that you guys would like us to do, please comment that down below and comment what you think of this video and what you want us to do for next videos. So hope you like this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!